Alright, so if we're solving compound inequalities and we have a problem with 4 inequality signs, 1, 2, 3, 4, that means that we have 2 separate compound inequalities that we have to solve all together. I'm going to draw a line right down the middle of these two. I'm going to look at what is separating both of them. On the left and the right, they're both separated by the word and. And means we're looking for the solutions in common on the left, solutions in common on the right. So I'm going to have 2 different graphs, a graph on the left, a graph on the right, and the final graph will be my third graph. So let's split these up. On the left I have 3x plus 1 is greater than 7, and 4x minus 9 is less than 7. On the right I have a negative 3 is less than 2x minus 9, and 2x minus 9 is less than 11. Now that I've set up my compound inequality, now I'm going to solve both sides. On the left, I'm going to go ahead and isolate for x. 3x is greater than 6, divide both sides by 3. X is going to be greater than 2. And add 9 to both sides. 4x is less than 16, divide both sides by 4. X is less than 4. I can graph that right away. Number line, point at 2, a point at 4. Open circles, it's greater than 2, it's less than 4. On the right, go ahead and solve for x, both sides. 6 is less than 2x, divide both sides by 2. 3 is going to be less than x, or x is greater than 3. And add 9 to both sides. 2x is less than 20, divide both sides by 2. X is less than 10. Graph the right side. Got a spot at 3, a spot at 10. Open circles, it's greater than 3. It's going to the right. It's less than 10, so it's coming back to the 3. Now for my final solution, I need to make a line graph with all the solutions both of these share. Now if I start over here, we start at 2. But this graph does not contain 2. It doesn't start till 3. I'm looking at this graph and I know that 3 is somewhere right here in the middle of 2 and 4. So 3 is the first spot I can put on my number line. 3 is not contained in the right graph, so I have to have an open circle. So now I look at my graphs and I see, well, what point is their highest point in common? This one goes all the way to 10. This one, however, only goes to 4. 4 we know is somewhere on this number line, so I can go ahead and write the point 4. I have to have an open circle because this is an open circle on that graph. 3 to 4 is all the solutions that they share in common with both graphs. Therefore, this is my final graph solution.